Jahana Hayes is facing Republican George Logan in a rematch for the 5th Connecticut District. Fox 61's Bridget Bureau is also live in Waterbury. Last hour, she got an interview with the Republican candidate. So, Bridget, how's it going out there?
George Logan is certainly hopeful that this is the year that he unseats his incumbent competitor, Jahana Hayes. He tried to in 2022, came up around 2,000 votes short, but he says the momentum is on his side. It might not look like it from the polling place we're at here in Waterbury. We're at Carrington Elementary School, and people are still trickling in. 2 hours to go to polls close, but they are far down in terms of the numbers these polling places have seen in years past, where they've seen thousands of people come through the door. Today, poll workers tell me that around 454 voters have come through Carrington Elementary School. George Logan is not deterred by that because he says so many people have opted to early vote. Connecticut now has 2 weeks of that early voting option. People are absentee voting as well. So he says a lot of people he feels are turning out for him. He's very excited by the polling numbers that he's seeing internally. And he also feels that people are just ready for a change in Washington. He says Jahana Hayes, his competitor, has voted in line with the Biden-Harris administration 99% of the time. And keep in mind that Biden's approval rating right now is 37%, an all-time low. So he says he is going to be the change maker if he gets the chance to go to Washington. He's going to be representing a lot of different communities, not just Connecticut Republicans, but also he is Black, he's Latino, he's the son of Guatemalan immigrants. He also has experience serving as a state senator here in Connecticut. He's also a mechanical engineer. So he says that he will bring all that experience, all that expertise, all that perspective if he's lucky enough to represent Connecticut residents in Washington. Take a listen to what he said to me just moments ago.
I don't want to go to Washington to represent any political party or special interest group other than the folks in the 5th Congressional District, our families, our parents, our veterans, our seniors. There's so much to be done that we need to tackle that unfortunately my opponent just hasn't done. She's had the opportunity to do that. She hasn't, and now it's time for a change.
So he told me, as you listen right there, he told me he would be an independent, free thinker if he went to Washington. His allegiance, he tells me, will be with Connecticut, not with the Republican Party. And he really wants voters to know that. So he is eagerly standing by, waiting for these votes. Last time around in 2022, if you remember, Brent and Sarah, we waited till Thursday morning to find out the result of this tightly contested race. George Logan is hoping for an outcome and result tonight. He's hoping, of course, he is the victor, but he does think realistically you might have to wait a day to find out these results. But he is excited. He is energized. He says he has a lot of momentum heading his way. So we'll see if he can make history tonight. It would be, if he's successful, he would be the first Republican to be sent to Washington representing Connecticut in 18 years. We'll see if he can do it. We'll be live throughout the night right here on Fox 61 and on Fox 61 Plus. But for now, we're live in Waterbury. I'm Bridget Bureau, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.